Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
There we go. All better now. Man, titties are the greatest things on earth.
Okay, I was trying to think of a bit real quick. I couldn't think of anything. So I thought if I smiled awkwardly, that would be a weird icebreaker for the day. Hello, everybody. Hail and howdy. Welcome to the Daily Dive, the Double Ds, where you, the audience, are in charge. You make the wheels go round. I don't have anything else. It's Monday. It's Monday. I'm doing the best I can. I guess I got sleep. I think I got sleep. I feel like I was up not too late, but it was a weird night. It was one of those nights where the dreams felt like they were real. And you wake up, you're like, whoa, that didn't happen. I don't really remember much of them. That's just unusual. Usually I remember my dreams. Like, I remember the dreams from last week, but I don't really remember the dreams from last night. I just wake up knowing I woke up feeling they were real. And that's a thing. And usually that's good for like ideas for creativity. But for today, it's my opener to talk about that shit. So hope everybody's had a good start to the week. Yesterday, had a lot of good stuff yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, you got Roundtable. You got the clips from Roundtable. Last night, we had a really good time recording Wormhole Watch over on Brad's channel. You can catch that edited version on Wednesday. And we start Monday. It's Monday. We're going to start the week. Who knows what this week has in store? We can only hope that it'll be horrible and we can make fun of it. Anyway, all right. So I don't have anything planned on my end at all. I got nothing because it's Monday. Nothing's happened yet. I haven't been started. And also, one of the reasons I might not have anything is because I am literally staying off of essentially X for like a week. I've decided I'm not going on that platform except for DMs for like a week. I am just tuning it all out. I don't want to hear anything. So that means sometimes a spark for an idea conversation might elude me because I'm not really there right now. So, and it's for health reasons, mental health reasons. Sometimes you just gotta not look at a feed. I mean, maybe that's a discussion for a quick one here. Maybe you gotta take a break from these things. Maybe, just maybe, you need to step away and let the stupidity go away. Yeah, it is a safe choice. It is a safe choice. I feel like while it can be fun, it could be fun to mess around there. X can very easily feel like it's more real than it is, and you need to kind of get away from it. Yes, Legatus, I know that the Thunder won, and I don't care. I haven't cared about basketball in well over a decade. I didn't even care last year when the Celtics won, and they're my favorite team. So I don't care that the Thunder won. No, it's unimportant. In the most boring the NBA has ever been in existence, the Thunder win. Whoopity-doo. I would wager that the ratings are shit. I would wager the ratings were shit. Because who was it? The Thunder against the Pacers, I think. That's not bringing in the viewership. And listen, nothing against the Thunder, but it was always a dumb name. The Oklahoma City Thunder was always a dumb name when it came out. And listen, the Pacers are an old franchise, but I mean, they haven't been exciting for years. Listen, I don't know. I have no interest in basketball anymore. I don't. I miss the days when I loved it. I miss the days when I would look forward to the games, to watching it with buddies, to getting excited for the playoffs, to getting excited for the finals, but you know what I don't miss? I don't miss sports depression. I don't miss sports depression at all when your team loses or the team you hate the most wins. I don't miss any of that. I like living the life I live now where sports do not affect my mood. And but I miss the joy and the exhilaration of enjoying it with friends, but I just don't care anymore. Because especially with basketball, it's not what it once was. It's not what it once was. It's a different league. Different league. It's all about three-pointers now. It's no fun. There's no strategy. Let's just keep passing the ball around to get an open three. Guys like Steph Curry are the thing. Missed the days of big men. That really was not that was a bad moment. That's a bad that came out wrong. that was not good. That's not going to age well, is it? Me saying that. It's Monday. My brain's not working. Yes, see, there it is. There it is. There it is. See, I knew it as soon as I said it. I'm using basketball terminology. I'm using basketball terminology. And see, a basketball fan would understand that, and they wouldn't see it as gay. But you guys are going to call it gay now. That's the problem there. You guys are going to call it gay. And what do I have to show for it? Nothing. Nothing. Except a clip or a sound bite pulled out and shown to make me look gay. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, see, now it starts. I walk into this. Yes, I love big men. I love big men when they're under the basket and they bring it down hard. I love it when they're pounding it in the paint. I love it when they square up in the post and they take it in and they just dunk it over two other guys hard. I love big men. Oh boy, see, that's what we do over here. We have the fun, we have the games, we enjoy it, and you got know what it is. You know how you win in this playing this YouTube game. Have no shame, or at least have enough of have a limit where you can be okay with saying some of the stupidest shit in the world. I'm not singing that, Rachel. I'm not singing that. My voice will crack when I do it. Oh, boy. All right. We're off to a great start, aren't we? It's Monday. Huzzah. Hooray. All right. So it is Monday. The rules of the game are the rules of the game. They are still what we got going on here. $5 to order an Adam rant on anything. $10 you ask me a question, and I will tell you no lies, and we will talk about it in the discussion. $50, choose an article, whether it's one you found or one you saw me put up, and I'll give you a hot take on it. $20 to make me watch stuff, and I will watch and review something live on stream after a couple days for $30, be it an episode of television or a movie you may want me to give an opinion on. And that's the rules of the game. And the current donation tier stands at $202 for a week of Doom. In that week of Doom, if we reach that $500, a Disney Star Wars tabletop stream will happen. $600, a chat chooses Disney Star Wars era. $700, I will control a famous NPC from that shit era because I'm the DM. I don't actually get to play the game. $800, and despite a timeline possible inconsistency, we'll put Baby Yoda Grogu in there just for fun, just for funsies. $900 will cross over with other Disney IPs because Disney made sure they're all in the same universe. And for $1,000, you chat will get to choose who the players are in terms of characters. That's how it works. And just as a reminder, everything else from the past tier list, do not worry, it will also happen. Some of it is time-based. Remember, I can't do anything on the Baby Yoda Grogu or Bando Grogu movie till that comes out. The fanfic, it'll happen before then. You considering it's meant to happen leading up to all that kind of stuff. It's a very large window. I have to complete it, and there's a lot of other stuff going on now with the channel, as you well know. So it's about time, and I'll get to it eventually. At the same time, a lot of those other things were tied up in the Day of Doom. So, of course, none of those will come to fruition until then. Anyway, so them's the rules. Them's the stuff. That's how it works. How to win. Laughing along with the jokes. Yes, when you are the joke, you have to understand that the joke is only as funny as how you deal with it. It's a very simple thing. Listen, I didn't understand that when I was a little kid. Or, of course, when I was a kid, the actual bullying I got was mean and cruel. But when you get older, you have to learn to roll with the punches. Because if you don't learn to roll with the punches, if you don't learn to roll with the roasting and the joking, because that is the humor of our generation, at least my generation and the generation since. Roasting, ribbing, giving people a hard time. That wasn't how it was in generations prior, but that is, whether we like it or not, that is the humor that we suffer today. You get roasted, you get made fun of, you get teased. Most of the time, all in good fun. Sometimes it can go a little too far, and it only goes as far as you let it. And if you are with good people, if you're with good people who understand that everybody has a limit, and you let them know, okay, guys, I've had enough on this one. Can we move on from this particular thing? Your friends, your pals, your buddies, they will understand, and they'll find something new to roast you over. If they understand, okay, this one is now starting to hurt. It's not fun anymore. And that's why you have to understand, sometimes you have to let certain jokes go. Sometimes there are jokes that can be driven into the ground. And it has to come a point where you let it go, and you create a new thing that maybe isn't as hurtful, maybe has a little fresh funniness to it. Like, I guess now for a while, I like big men. I like big men. That's going to be a new one now for a bit. But you'll understand that we're all people. We're all people with emotions and feelings, and it gets to a point where sometimes the stuff just isn't fun anymore. And that's why you have to listen to your friends. You have to listen to what they're saying, listen to their responses. And sometimes something, you can hear the pain when they've reached their limit, when they've had enough. And you have to say, all right, I'm going to stop. And that's the other thing. Be man enough to know that the joke has gone too far. Be man enough to know if you're one of the people that's done it. I've done that plenty in the past, and of course, current day. I've pushed jokes too far. You have to realize, got to pull back. Okay, I'm man enough to say, okay, I've contributed to this, and now I'm going to contribute to moving on. It's about being responsible. Listen, we have our fun, but fun's only fun when everybody's having fun. Let's just remember that. So just a little thought, putting that out there. Little thought. Jokes are fun as long as everybody's having fun. Gets to a point when you're getting mean and nasty, it's not fun anymore. Most people are not mean and nasty. Most people are maybe just unaware that something's gone too far. And you have to give them the benefit of the doubt that they think everybody's still having a good time. And then you have to make it clear. Especially if you're two adults, you can pull them aside. Hey, man, listen, can we move on from this one? I'm not having fun with it anymore. That kind of stuff. That's how friends can truly communicate. If you're good friends with somebody, a real friend will understand, and then they'll find something new. There's always a fresh joke to make fun of each other over, one that maybe isn't as hurtful or maybe hasn't turned quite so nasty. So just a friendly public service announcement from your friendly Renaissance nerd. Everybody's starting to come in. Hail and howdy, everybody coming in. Yep. See, there we go. I have now created a new little bit of roasting lore. Now, Adam likes big men. Gotta have fun with it. All right. So I hope everybody is doing all right. Let's jump into the articles. I reserve the right to pull a couple aside. And sometimes there's something's going to be happening. It's not my place to announce it yet, but if I see certain articles, I'm going to be pulling them aside for later stuff. You will find out what that is in due time. So if I give a certain reaction to something, maybe you can get a clue that I found something I like and will be saved for a later date. And I have the hiccups now. See, that's a problem. I talk too fast. It's the old New Yorker in me, the old tri-state area in me. I will talk too fast, and it gets the uneven balance when I'm breathing, and it causes the hiccups. And I got to stop and pause and look awkward on stream and find a way to make it amusing or just power through it and pretend it didn't happen. Anyway, so let's get to the articles, guys. And mind you, I don't have anything planned for my own segments right now. I got nothing. It's Monday. Nothing's happened yet. And as I said, I'm staying off of X for at least a week right now, except for DMs. So I have no inspirations for anything, no ideas. Gonna need your help, guys. We're gonna need your help. All right, so let's refresh all the shill websites and see if we've got anything interesting. Oh my God. Oh, good Lord. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to save that one. A lot of things, Dom. A lot of things. For mental health. X is not a healthy place. Let's be honest. It's not a healthy place. Anyway, all right. As always, we start with variety. 12 shows you shouldn't forget before Emmy voting closes. Who cares? The Emmys, like every other award show, are worthless. They are worthless. They mean nothing. It's for a bunch of overinflated, ego-driven assholes to give each other hand jobs and back pats. That's all it's for. Good Lord. Emmys haven't been worth anything for 30 years. I say that, and I mean it. Amber Heard, Brandon Flynn join Jeremy O. Harris play Spirit of the People. Amber Heard still has a job? I thought she was done. I thought she quit after poop bed gate with the trial and shit. I thought she was done. Night 23, how Helen Mirren's rifle-toting performance set the pace for the series' best shootout. I don't care about anything Yellowstone-related. I will say this, maybe an unpopular take, but I'm going to say it. I tapped out of Yellowstone at the end of season 2. Yellowstone fell off for me there, and from what I heard, in my opinion, it only got worse. It only got dumber. Taylor Sheridan has some good ideas, but Yellowstone turned into a big, fat, wet one on the pavement. And I don't care about fucking prequels. You know how it ends. I don't care what happened in their past. They're all dead anyway. Who cares? Fuck all things Yellowstone. Squid Game. By the number, 600 million views, 19.5 billion social impressions as the third and final season premiere approaches. Another thing I don't care about. Never cared about it. Everybody said, oh my God, it's all about Squid Game. What do you think I did? I didn't watch it. I didn't care. Don't care now. Will never care. And 600 million views. What is 600 million views? What is a view? What is the definition of a view? It's something that can't be quantified because every single social media platform, every single streaming platform, they have a different definition of what a view is. So that's bullshit right there. And 19.5 billion social impressions. What's a social impression? Did you stop and read the post? Did you just scroll by it? Did your cursor linger on it for half a second enough for them to count it as an impression? What the fuck is an impression? This is why I hate social media as a whole. It creates a false reality of what people want and what people are thinking. Morons think you see 600 million here, 19.5 billion social media impressions. That doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean you're making money on something. It doesn't mean people actually care about something. It's bullshit. It's horseshit. It's fake. Right now, people watching something, a live viewing audience, that's something you can wrap your hand around and squeeze really tight, like big men do. That's what you could do. That's how you know. People commenting, people talking to you, people chatting. That's a tangible thing. But saying impressions, saying views, when all these things are gray area muddled bullshit. You don't know. You don't know. And that's the way they want it. That is the way they want it. They want it muddled. They want it very obfuscated. They want it so you can't put your finger on exactly what it means so they can keep pushing bullshit on you. It's that simple. They want to lie to you and want you to think they're telling you the truth. Hey, you got a free rant. See, that's what that the beauty of the live television. You never know. You never know what's going to set me off. That set me off right there. You got a free rant today, guys. There you go. All right. Outlander, Blood of My Blood renewed for season 2 ahead of this year's premiere. I checked out of Outlander before season 1 even ended. When Jamie was about to get butt raped by the British soldier guy, I tuned out right there. You know what? I don't need to see the humiliation of a man being held prisoner. I don't need to see this shit. I'm out. I'm done. And I'm glad I'm done because it turned into a preposterous time travel crap bullshit show. A bunch of femtards who want to see the emasculation of men and all that kind of shit. Screw that crap. Screw that crap. Oh, but don't you understand that he then had to have a story arc of getting butt plugged by another man against his will? No, I don't want to know that. I don't need a story like that. Don't need it. Don't want it. Reject. Adam, it's not made for you. You damn straight it's not made for me. You damn straight. Get 3 months of Audible Premium plus $3 with its limited time deal. I used Audible once to speed through a book for content purposes. And then I forgot to cancel the free Audible I had, and they charged me for another $18. So I lost track of the days and when I did it. And I forgot to cancel it. So I got screwed over with that. Always be careful with those free trial things. They'll get you. They'll get you. All right. Streaming streamlined. How to subscribe to almost every streaming service through Prime Video. Hey, guess what? It's cable. Congratulations. Cable's been reborn. Cable's been reborn, guys. Congratulations. They've convinced you to cut the cord. You don't need cable. Yet here's cable through Prime and everything else. Except I would wager, I don't know because I haven't had terrestrial television in, oh Lord, over a decade now. Well, I had it for free when I was still living in Charlottesville. It was part of the package deal for a while in our apartment. Then they took it away. But we did get free cable for a little while there. I think that was 2015. By 2016, they got rid of it. And since then, I think, all right, so not quite a decade. It's not quite been a decade. I haven't had terrestrial television since 2016. So I don't know how much that shit costs now. I have no idea. I pay enough for my internet. My internet costs over $100 right now because I want to try and move within the next year. You guys can help with that. Subscribe, watch, comment, grow the channel. Because I want to move, I didn't want to re-sign a new contract for 2 years, which would have given me $30 off my internet bill. So I'm stuck at over $100 right now because I don't want to sign a contract. So there you go. Things cost too much. Trump's FTC places condition on Omnicom's, $13.5 billion IPG acquisition that would bar agencies from boycotting media based on political or ideological viewpoints. That's a free speech. Splitsville trailer, Dakota Johnson and Adria Arjona find themselves in a couple's crossfire. Don't care. Anna Burrell's final Worst Cooks in America season 2 air in July as Food Network says programming tribute. Is she dead or something? I don't know who this is. I without terrestrial television, I don't watch any stuff, and I barely watch Food Network. As a chef, I despise Food Network. I despise all those cooking shows and all these cooking competition shows, or these people walking around with their processed, poofed up hair and their this and their that and their shticks and their gimmicks. I hate them all. I'm belligerent today. I think I'm a little belligerent today. I think I'm a little salty. I think I am. It's Monday. I think we're allowed on that. Let's go back to the past a little bit. Danielle Tiger's Neighborhood renewed for season 8 at PBS Kids. What? All right. What am I looking at here? All right. You know what? We're saving this one. Because of the new thing I told you about. I have to collect certain articles now. If I find them to be a certain type of thing, I have to collect articles. You'll find this one out soon enough. So that one's going in the box. I'm not gonna comment on that. We're gonna put that one in the box, and we're gonna put it in the maybe pile for something else. Oh man. Oh, I look at that and I see a problem. I didn't know 8 seasons on public broadcasting television. Oh boy. Oh, I hope this one gets chosen. I really do. Elio box office flop. Why can't Pixar launch original films? Because they're creatively bankrupt and ideological fucktards. That's why, you ideologically shilled fucktard page website. David Goyer on Marvel turning down his Blade reboot offer. Why the Sandman is ending and those Neil Gaiman allegations he wasn't involved in season 2. Okay. I have no real comment on that. Tandem Pictures simultaneously developing Megan Surrey-led live-action video game Great Northern in its indie film adaptation. Who is Megan Surrey? Can somebody tell me who she is? I don't even know who she is. Live-action video game Great Northern. I've never even heard of this. Granted, I don't know everything in the world, but I've never heard of this. And we know, you know what I feel about live action adaptations of everything at this point. Just no. Netflix claims $20 million in California subsidy for untitled project. Well, we know it'll be diverse and gay. Off the bat, we can lay even odds it'll be diverse and gay. Lemonhead's return with first album of original material at nearly 2 decades, Love Chant. Do I even know who they are? I feel old. Something that has existed for over 2 decades, and I don't know who they are. Top Latin American screenwriter Leonardo Padron inks 2-year alliance. Oh, who cares who you sign with? I don't care. Wrecking Crew documentary director rebuts legendary It's Monday. Rebuts legendary bassist Carol Kay's complaints after she knocks Rock Hall induction and him. Music, who gives a fuck? If you can rent Venice for your wedding, you can pay more tax. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez wedding protest joined by Greenpeace. Oh my God. All right, listen. Bezos has one of those people in the world that has more money than he'll ever spend. Why do you think he's building that weird ass clock somewhere in South America? I think. I don't care what Bezos fucking does with his money. I don't care if he doesn't pay enough in taxes because the tax laws are what they are. And if you have very powerful accountants, they will find a way to make you pay as little as possible. If you want tax reform, then actually study it and go make that happen. Start at the local level and work your way up to the federal level. I mean, taxes are theft anyway. Let's be honest. Why? I mean, right now, I think I've told you guys this. In the state I live in, I pay every year. I pay a car tax, and I own my car. I bought it 3 years ago. I own it. But every year around, I think, October, they ask for $30 to $60 from me for something I own. Bullshit. I spend, I've spent already this year money I didn't have, by the way, money I had to put on credit. $700, $700 to $1,000 already I've spent on my car this year to make sure it keeps running. And this motherfucking state wants me to give them $30 to $60 more. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. They don't need our taxes. They don't need it. They just do it so they can do bullshit. Jay-Z makes surprise appearance at Beyonce's Cowboy Carter show in Paris. These are two of the worst people in the world. Two of the worst for approval. Now, that's not to say I wouldn't bend Beyonce over a bar stool. But these are two of the worst people in the world. Horrible people. Texas boosts film incentive to $150 million a year amid to lure production from regional rivals. Good. Diversify in the proper term. Diversify the opportunities to make films. Wrest it from California. Wrest it away. Psychological drama Broken Voices acquired by Salud Morissette ahead of is that an I or an L? I'm going to say it's an L. Karlovy Vary premiere. Looks like an L. Barbara Streisand. Babs made a new album? Why is that cockeyed bitch even still around? Go away, you psychotic, commie Marxist bitch. Go away. Good Lord. Go away. All right, let's go deep in one more. Rest of the morning. Casey Musgraves, music. I don't care about music. Dolly Parton is the best. She's got mountains on her chest. That was what we sang when I was a kid. Dolly Parton, who left touring behind years ago, announces a 6-show run at Caesars in Vegas. She's beloved. I've never heard a bad thing said about Dolly Parton. I've only heard good things ever said about Dolly Parton. 5 projects by female filmmakers from Southeast Europe to receive financial support. Why? What do I don't care what female filmmakers from Southeast Europe have to say. I don't care. I guarantee it's going to hurt your brain. Don't care about former agents. Mobland renewed for season. Oh, there you go. People who like Mobland. Season 2. There you go. I personally have no interest in it, but if you congratulations. Have fun. I hope it comes out. Hope it comes out sooner rather than later. Okay. Oh my God, Ezra Miller's back. Ezra Miller eyes tentative Hollywood return, writing new film with Lynn Ramsey after attending her Cannes premiere. That will likely be the first thing I do. Why are we being made to suffer Ezra Miller again? I thought we were done with him. I thought we were finally done with him. I thought he had disappeared for good. Well, I guess every charge that was pending from his tour across America doing creepy and weird shit, sometimes illegal shit, breaking into people's homes, I guess that got all swept under the rug, didn't it? I guess it's all swept under the rug, and we now must suffer this queerdo once again. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Shanghai Film Festival, 5 key... I don't care about film festivals. 14 directors unveil next projects. And again, I don't care about that. Shonda Rhimes, she can go fuck off. She's one of the worst things to ever happen to television. Shonda Rhimes. The Shondaverse. One of the worst things to ever happen to television. She's made things worse. Stephen Fry to narrate Chinese wildlife series, China's Wild Secrets. Are you going to narrate how they'll eat anything? You can narrate that? If its back faces heaven, it's edible. They'll eat anything over there. Margaret Cho says, Ellen DeGeneres was not nice to me for most of my career. We go way back, but she would act like we just met. Well, Margaret Cho, Ellen's horrible and you're not funny, so I don't care. UTA Tap's partner, Darnell Strom. Oh, and this, okay, whatever. All right, that's enough of variety. Moving on. All right, let's refresh this again. Maybe change. Super Sale. Get ready for more commercials in movie theaters. They already have 45 minutes of commercials before it starts. What more could you put in there? What more could they cram in there? Wait, Ezra Miller showed up in a dress in the last thing he just appeared at? Is that real? Jesus Christ. Global media warns of escalation as U.S. bombs. Oh, shut up. Shut up. We already heard about Babs. Who cares about Babs? Mobland renewed. We already saw that. Film. Dakota Johnson. And is that the stupid chick from Andor? Is that who that is? I don't care about her. She's not as hot as you say she is. People are too thirsty for shit. You know what? People are way too damn thirsty. I'm going to say it. Chicks are not as hot as they used to be. A lot of these female stars, these actresses they roll out now, they're not as hot as chicks once were. People being thirsty over these chicks. You're hard up. Women were more beautiful. Stars were more beautiful 20, 30 years ago. I mean, you have some standouts. I mean, we would all love for Sydney Sweeney to just be in everything because she's hot. But the hotness level is dipped. Ugly is everywhere. Or mid is everywhere. And some of these people want to pretend these mid chicks are hotter than they really are. It's a truth. You can deny it all you want. It's a truth. Come at me, bro. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. You could get. I would challenge somebody to give me 10 current day, and when I say current day, I mean this decade, 2020s. Give me 10 current so-called hot chicks, and we're not talking carryovers from last decade, like I just forgot her name. I just forgot Daddario, like Alex Daddario. She's a carryover from last decade. All right, she's a carryover. Sydney Sweeney would count in this decade, but like Alexandra Daddario, she's a carryover. She's a carryover. I would put it down there. You give me 10 chicks today from current 2020s, and I'd let you use Sydney Sweeney. I'd let you use Sydney Sweeney. She should be your number one. I would say, give me that, and I will find you. You pick a decade. You pick another decade. I would put them in. I would come in at a handicap. And I would find you 10 beautiful women from that decade who stand head, shoulders, and boobs above whatever 10 from the 2020s. I would do that. I feel pretty confident I would win. Pretty confident I would win. I don't care. Who cares about this shit? Let's check TV. Mark Rowe, new HBO special. I don't even know who that is. I don't know who that is. Atlanta prequel. Bullshit. Saw that. Okay. All right. Moving on to IGN. Let's do another refresh here. Make sure. Okay. Dune Awakening sells 1 million copies, making it Funcom's fastest-selling game ever. Congratulations. Some of you guys are playing it. You're having a good time. One of these days, if I have the time and ability, we'll get to it, and we'll see if I like it one day. So there you go. Oh, wait, 1 second. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Okay, coming back. Sorry. Wait. Shit. Hold on. God damn it. Okay, coming back. Sorry about that. Something was about to fall over. I looked over. I'm like, that's gonna fall. I have to make sure that doesn't fall. Okay. All right. So here we go. IGN. Dune Awakening sells 1 million copies. So good for Dune Awakening. We already saw Mobland Season 2. Canceled Batman Arkham Knight follow-up concept art shows a grizzled Bruce Wayne. Sight for sore eyes. They should make a Batman Beyond game. Yep. That would do well, I think. Cyberpunk 2077's 2.3 update has been delayed as the team needs more time. Sure. I'm curious, how many people are actually really playing that hardcore? That's a question I have. Right now. Devil May Cry showrunner Adi Shankar reveals how it will be very different show in season 2. I've heard a lot of bad things about that. Death Stranding 2 on the beach, global release times confirmed. Not interested. Silent Hill fans react to return of Silent Hill after it goes viral. Or Image. Also, franchise stuff I'm not interested in. I'm just not. 20 years later's controversial ending is dividing fans, as director Danny Boyle explains shocking final scene. I heard a rant last night about this movie, and I told this person they need to film that rant because that would have been funny as their review. I've heard some things. I've heard about a very large peni swinging around in this movie. I've heard that this movie doesn't make sense in terms of what they put in there. I've heard a lot of bad things, and it doesn't really matter to me because I wasn't going to watch this anyway. I'm not into the 28 franchise. But yeah, heard a lot of stuff. Huge Warhammer 40K Dark Tide Battle for Tertium update goes live. I am the law. The Adeptus Arbitis. Yes, we're planning for we're gonna do this. This is gonna be part of this weekend's co-op gaming, which is I'll announce this now. We are separating the co-op gaming on Saturday. It's being separated from Chatterday gaming. Chatterday gaming and co-op gaming are now two separate things. So we are going to have we're coming up with a name for it. It's everything we've come up with sounds really gay, so we're having a hard time deciding on a name. So Chatterday gaming still goes on, but Chatterday gaming is going to be more chill oriented, where individual people playing their individual games are chatting while they're playing their games, as opposed to those of us playing a co-op game doing our co-op thing and overriding the Chatterday experience. So when we're done with the co-op gaming, then we'll roll into Chatterday and hang out is what's going to be like with that. So just a heads up, guys, there will be multiple streams going on Saturday from now on in our little network here. And that's the agreed upon thing. And all parties agreed to this because nobody On the one side, the co-opers, we don't want the people talking about random shit getting in the way of our communication. And the people talking about random shit while chilling playing other games don't want the co-opers overriding their conversations of randomness and distracting from what they're doing and ruining the chill experience. Because let's be honest, when we're playing our co-op, we're pretty intense. So that's what's going to go on there. So there's still Chatterday gaming, but there's going to be a separate co-op gaming, which we just haven't come up with a name yet for. So we'll take suggestions at this point, I think, because our ideas all sound gay. Very simple. Charlie Cox is clearly uncomfortable with all the Claire Obscure Expedition 33 praise. I'm not a gamer. I have no idea. I haven't played it. I don't. Why? Listen, Charlie Cox did a good job voice acting it. He's just a voice actor. Why should he feel uncomfortable? It was just a job. And the game's outstanding. Go play it. It's a lot of fun. Great game. Co-op climbing game Peak takes Steam by storm, reaches summit of top sellers chart. Not my thing. Don't care. Nintendo explains why Mario Kart World doesn't feature non-Mario characters after Zelda and Animal Crossing featured in Mario Kart 8. Because it's called Mario. I think that's pretty clear. It's Mario. And if they're bringing another non-Mario characters, that would be a sign of desperation to try and drum up fresh enthusiasm. So that kind of makes sense to me. Mind's Eye developer Build a Rocket Boy. Well, all right, let me say that again. Mind's Eye developer Build a Rocket Boy begins layoff process amid disastrous launch, studio forced to say. Well, make a bad game, lose everything. Marvel paying King Charles millions for Avengers Doomsday filming as set photos suggest unexpected return of a Netflix Defenders character. This movie's going to cost $600 million when all is said and done. This movie's going to cost so much money. It's going to need like $2 billion to break even. And they are not going to get that. They are not going to get that at all. Monster Hunter Wilds title update 2 details, including release date leaked by PlayStation. One of these days, I'll get into the Wilds. I do not have enough room on my plate right now to put another game on the list. I really don't have enough time to stream games as it is. I want to stream a game today, but we don't have time. I don't have time today with real life schedule and, of course, Mellow Mondays later tonight. So first time I get a chance to stream a game at all will be tomorrow night. And tomorrow night, we will stream Lunar. Tomorrow night, we will be streaming Lunar. Not the biggest draw, I know, but I want to. And I promised it anyway. Sonic Racing this is from yesterday, and we're into yesterday's news. Okay, there's IGN. Nothing really exciting there. Kotaku. Charlie Cox doesn't understand that people just once again, Charlie Cox doesn't understand that people simply enjoyed his voice work in it. People just don't understand it. Elio, worse box office debut. We talked about that yesterday on Roundtable. If you want to hear that conversation, go watch Roundtable. We talked about that yesterday, and it will not be clipped out. It's too wrapped up in the box office discussion for me to pull it out. The Fighter Stronghold and Oblivion Remastered is yours for the taking after a small war. I'm never going to play Oblivion again, so good. Extra 33, should you attack? Yes! Well, you can. I didn't. I just got her for my final trophy on that. But yeah, you get rewards. You get rewards if you need it. Listen, there's no detriment to killing the sentient Nevrons, the white Nevrons in 33. The game doesn't punish you. It only rewards you if you feel like killing them. And once you're strong enough, they're not hard once you're strong enough. The summer of Star Wars Battlefront 2 as the 8-year-old shooter breaks Steam records and fans beg for a sequel. Can we stop? And notice they use fucking Disney Star Wars stormtroopers on this. Can we stop with the Battlefront 2 Renaissance bullshit and people thinking you're going to get another one? EA doesn't have a contract with Disney Lucasfilm anymore. And the people who made this game are scattered to the winds. It's a game that hasn't been updated in years. You can't play it on PC because the hackers have it hacked all the way to hell with auto aim and all this shit and undying and untargetable mods that they created for themselves. This game is a broken mess. You can only play it on console to have even a chance. And even then, all right, hot take. I find games like this stupid. Games where you chart your success by a kill-death ratio, I find stupid. They're not for me. I find them pointless. People enjoy them. I'm not going to get rid of that thought. I'm not going to ignore that thought, but I find the whole idea of constantly dying and respawning pointless. To me, that's not a way to chart victory, to chart quality, to chart how good you are. Kill-death ratio bores the fuck out of me. Give me co-op where me and my boys are working together to achieve a goal. Where we have to work as a team, a real team. Because you know what happens in these fucking games? Nobody works as a goddamn team. Nobody has each other's back. They're all running around doing whatever the fuck they want. That's all they do. They're not helping each other. It's like, oh, we need help here. Yeah, I'm coming. But then there's no coordination. And when somebody tries to do coordination, they get mocked for it. Oh, bro, what are you doing issuing orders? You know, maybe if you worked as a team, you'd have a better kill-death ratio. You wouldn't die all the goddamn time. These things do not promote teamwork. Co-op promotes teamwork. MMOs promote teamwork. This shit is just chaos incarnate to run around and shoot shit. There, you got another free rant out of me today. How long of a job is Cyberpunk 2027 Ultimate Edition? I don't care. This is still today. Okay. Fuck your tips. Fake tips. Never been a better time to play best Digimon game. Not a fan of Digimon games. I like Digimon. Like it enough, but not a fan of the games. I won't play the games. Monarchs or Wilds. How to avoid... Serenity now! How to avoid playing with other people in a co-op game. How to avoid playing with other people in a co-op game, which is better when you play with people. These are games made to play with people. Yes, you can play alone, but it's not as fun. I've done it. How to avoid playing people. Fuck you! Joe, that game looks like it's a disaster in the making. It really does. I would not. Insomniac, not Insomniac. Is it Insomniac? Who made Spider? Hang on. Hang on. Things are too tightly packed in here. Yeah, it is Insomniac. Yeah, it's Insomniac. Insomniac's not in a good place. They're run by morons. Insomniac's not in a good place. They're run by idiots, and they aren't fun anymore. They're not fun. Well, listen. All right, here's the thing. All right. Third Eye, you bring this up. You bring that up. Star Wars: The Old Republic. The character, the original 8 things, they're designed for solo play. To play the story mode of that's designed for that. Before later game patches, the game was designed to then get in groups to do what do they call them? Shit. to do the instances, to do the missions, to do the end game. You couldn't do it by yourself. Now they do have a thing where they'll put in, you can bring in an NPC in the parties to do that kind of stuff. But those games, the Old Republic, the story modes were meant to be played by yourself. That's okay. But the rest of the game was designed to play with other people, and it works with other people. It does. I mean, if you have, and I'll tell you this, as someone who played this game for a very long time, Star Wars: The Old Republic is outstanding to play with your friends. It's an experience. I had dreams. When I started up this channel, I thought I could get enough interest to revitalize my guild on SWOTOR. I wanted to get people in. I thought, man, we can do this. I can revitalize it. Nobody was interested. I still have a dream in the back of my head. I would love to put a team together and revitalize my SWOTOR guild. I would love that. I would love it. I would love to play that game again. That is it is like the #1 MMO experience of my life, playing SWOTOR. I love SWOTOR. It's fun. The classes are great. The original endgame content was fantastic. It was fun. I would love to put a team together again one day. Train everybody up. Do real rating. Here's the thing about SWOTOR. SWOTOR has real rating. Real rating. I love Final Fantasy 14, but rating in Final Fantasy 14 is not rating. SWOTOR had real rating. I would love to do those raids again. I would love it. But it's a bit of a fantasy. It's a fantasy. Hail Diz, how you doing? Everybody coming in. People coming in late. Arbiter's doing. How is it? It's OP. It's OP. They're gonna nerf it. They're gonna nerf it. Oh, what do you mean? It's standard MMO stuff. It's not slow. SWOTOR gameplay mechanics are outstanding. Here's why SWOTOR gameplay mechanics are great. You're not locked into a rotation. You can craft your own rotation on your classes and be effective. You're not locked into play it one way and only way. There's a lot of freedom, a lot of flexibility in the class. At least it used to be. I don't know what it's like now. It's been a couple years since we were last in there. But then the classes are all great. All the classes are great. I've played them all. Every single class has a unique, fun feel to it. All fantastic. I love it. I love SWOTOR. I love real Star Wars. Now, though, I hear these days that it's all about just pushing Disney Star Wars shit through the cartel market, which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks, but I miss it though. That was some of the greatest experiences, online MMO experiences of my life. Just the victory. I love it. I love it. I love it. Those are two different games. That's Revenge of the Sith is an action game, a side-scrolling game. An MMO, it's two different games. Apples and oranges, man. Hell, apples, oranges, and bananas. You can't compare it. Two different things. You're supposed to have duels in Revenge of the Sith, the game. There's no dueling in that. They're just animation actions to show off your skills. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. Yeah. See, there's a lot of cartel market bullshit these days, I hear. But I still wish I could get a new fresh game in there. Then you're going to get scurvy when we go out to sea, Kel. You're going to get scurvy because you're not going to eat your citrus. You're going to get scurvy, and there's nothing I can do to help you. I will say this. Disney Star Wars shit being pushed in the cartel market aside, SWOTOR has one of the best glamour systems ever. The ability to create your own look in SWOTOR has not been equaled, in my opinion. Has not been equaled. Final Fantasy 14 does a good job, but the looks you can create in SWOTOR for your characters, unbeatable. Unbeatable glamour system. What you can make your guys look like. You've seen my characters. I mean, right? Yes, it's behind the member wall. It's behind the member wall right now on this channel. My last round of playthroughs for you guys, but that the looks are outstanding. One of my favorite things to do is to create a look for my character and create multiple looks and say, okay, new phase, let's change our look up. I love it. I love it. You're never going to convince me otherwise. All right, moving on. Mario Kart 64 unofficial PC port is amazing. Sure. 9 Marvel characters deserve a TV show like Ironheart. Oh, okay. We're gonna put this one in the bank. Hold on a second. Putting this one in the bank to mock. How the hell did I just get muted? What the hell was that? How the hell did I just get muted? Oh yeah, there's a lot of trash. Don't get me wrong. There are some trash outfits in SWTOR and an obsession with shoulder guards and shoulder pads. There's a lot of trash there, but there's also a lot of awesome. And if you can mix and match, you can create some outstandingly cool looks. Outstandingly cool looks. So, all right. So we're saving this one. This one's going in the bank. It'll become apparent soon what that's for. AI translation of Smash Bros. Director comments about AI misses nuance sparks outrage. Sure. Okay. And wait a minute. Did I just get bumped back to the top? I just got bumped back to the top. Where the fuck were we? Oh, I was yelling about this. Okay, that's where we were. Mind's Eye Maker facing. Oh, we also already saw that. Beware the pre-owned Switch 2 you're thinking about buying might already be. All right. If you're dumb enough to buy a pre-owned Switch 2 right now, probably at a marked up price, I mean, Greg, you get what you fucking deserve. I'm sorry. You get what you fucking deserve. Distracting. Already heard about that story. Anything else new? And that's from last time. Okay. Park Place for Real News. Let's refresh again. There's Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller, we already heard about that. Industry insiders believe the movie theater industry has less than 20 years left. That could be an interesting discussion topic right there. That could be interesting. I'm curious about that. I'm curious about that one. Tom Cruise reportedly shuts down AI resurrection of Val Kilmer in Top Gun 3. Yes. I think Tom Cruise is insulted by that was insulted by that idea. After how honorable they treated Val Kilmer and Maverick on his way out, that would be disgusting if they did that. That would be disgusting. All right, them's the articles. Guys and gals, have your thoughts. $15, and we'll give one a tackle. Let's check stream elements. Okay, we've got something here from Kratos. El Kratos. Go watch My Japanese Girlfriend by Brandon Rogers to get your mind off of stuff. You won't be able to think of anything else after that. Link in the DMs. Okay, so we've got a video from Kratos, My Japanese Girlfriend. So let me go over to the DMs and let's give it a look for $20 because them's the rules, guys. Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing. They gave Val Kilmer and Ice. It was so well done. With so much respect. To bring it back again. And yeah, they're working on a third one, which Jed and I talked about this. If you guys want to watch Jed and I, we just talked Top Gun Maverick on Saturday on Drive-In. We just talked about it. They are working on a third one, but the way Jed and I discussed it, the way we think it's going, is that they're going to kind of set the stage for a handoff to expand the IP and the franchise beyond Maverick. So if they're going to do that, if they do it proper, I'm okay with it. We'll see how it goes. Listen, Tom Cruise has earned the chance to keep moving this franchise forward. He's earned the chance. I'm going to give it to him. It's on YouTube, Frank, so it is safe. It's on YouTube, so it's safe. Well, that's the thing, Alf. We talked about this on Saturday. Rooster didn't get enough of anything in Maverick. They didn't give him enough. If you're going to do this, we need to give him a real story. Give him something real to do. They Hangman, Rooster, Phoenix, Bob, they got basically icing level treatment in terms of character development in Maverick, which is fine. We were all there to see Pete Maverick Mitchell. That's who we were there to see in the movie. But those characters need more. So they need more. All right, video. Okay, let's copy, cut, and paste. We've got a video, so we'll watch the video. Hopefully, my brain doesn't melt while you guys decide if you want to do anything else on the show today. And listen, I think we've been okay today. You guys got like 2 or 3 good rants out of me for free today. You guys got some good free content out of me. Something like that. All right. So this one isn't long. Okay, it's not long. We are at all right. So let's share this, and yes, I'll choose the right one. This is Brandon Rogers, 7.14 million subscribers. I think he's doing okay. I think he's doing fine. 14 million views 9 years ago. So you know what? I think this guy's okay. I think he's not going to mind us watching this. He got his money out of this already. Yes, I like big men. Down hard in the paint. I like big men. All right, so here we go. My Japanese girlfriend, courtesy of Kratos, for $20. Here we go.
My girlfriend is great. She's a dime piece and she treats me terrific.
God damn it, don't touch me when Visor is down.
I should not have been taking a sip of water, but that was the first chance I've had to like have a drink since we started. Don't touch my Visor down.
To lose some weight to get too fat. I'm too tired. Carry me now. Rift track.
Oh, it's this guy. Okay, it's this guy. This guy again. It's this guy again.
You're straight. No, ain't enough for you tonight, Fred, but on it.
I've never heard it called front butt. Never in my life have I called the poontang front butt. Never called it front butt. Okay, no anal for you to my front butt. Well, you know what? There might be a penis there anyway.
Sushi now, please. If you cut sushi like you suck dick, I have a 3-course meal by now.
What? That's why. Why is there always the gay involved?
Joke's on you, gay shit. I can't read the English.
You know how it is. You know, sometimes we get mad, we lose our cool.
Stop walking gay. Wait. I need doctor. What a beautiful Japanese day. Stop laughing.
Oh, you know I'm allergic to shrimp.
Look at that. He has your eye. Take this. I'm done.
I'm going to shit in your goddamn mouth while you sweat.
What is happening here? This is not my ideal Japanese waifu story. What is going on here? And why is she so brown?
Yeah, we get into little fights now and then, but they're cute.
Eat my ass. Suck my dick.
But I am allergic to shrimp.
You strangle like a craven. I need my man. Eat my ass 30 minutes.
I'm gonna roast this motherfucker.
I suck your dick. Hey, bitch. Pick your...
I could never do this type of thing as a skit. We make these types of jokes. I could never do this.
On goddamn style. Jiu-jitsu. Fight.
Just piss a smell dick.
Farts are funny.
Every day, I want to cheat on you.
Where have you been? I've been looking for you
พ่อ
everywhere.
แม่บินไว้ยา
Oh shit, not again.
God damn it, help me!
So I stole your phone last night. Who the fuck is Stacy?
That's my boss I told you
I
about.
didn't know you worked for SRAP. I'm having such a fun Japanese time.
God damn it, you're doing sleep strangle again!
I wish you were a brat.
Sometimes it's fun when she incorporates her culture into our sex life.
Be more Japanese.
Team Rock!
Oh, come on. Oh no, come on. Oh, my brain, it's melting.
Brass pasta! I'm having shrimp reaction! You want me to stop?
Yes. She's the love of my life. I don't know what I would do without shit.
Why does this exist? What does this exist? Why does this exist? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why does this exist? Oh, thank you, Kratos. This makes me question humanity's worth. It's videos like that that makes me question humanity's worth. It honestly does. Why are we creating this stuff? Why are we doing this? Why is it happening? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, hang on. I have to blow my nose. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Okay, so no articles, nothing else. Are we feeling good? I have nothing else planned. You got free rants out of me today. You got a couple free rants out of me today. I've accomplished another goal. It wasn't safe to watch, but the fuck? It's what you sent me. You made me do this. You made me do this. Listen, it was safe to watch. Was it smart to watch? That's the question. Was it smart to watch? Okay. Well then, if we've got nothing else, then we might as well call it for today. It was a long covering the news segment because you got those rants out of me. I'm not even sure what to do with those guys, but I did accomplish another goal, which will become clear to you very soon if you see these articles appear someplace else. But all right then. So with that said, we're gonna wrap it up then, unless you guys have any last minute things you want me to go over. Tonight, we've got Mellow Mondays, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Good old-fashioned time. I'll do my best to be entertaining over there. At the same time, tomorrow, as I said, it's Tuesday. We'll be back for more Double Ds, but also tomorrow we will be doing Lunar. We'll be starting our official playthrough of Lunar Remastered Collection. I've already done the prep work. We're ready to go. I'm excited. That's gonna be pure fun. That is going to be pure fun. I'm looking forward to it. I believe on Wednesday, we'll be doing some Space Marine 2. If a freak thunderstorm doesn't take out my power again, we'll be playing some Space Marine 2 on Wednesday night. Then Thursday, it's Anime Odyssey month. So Thursday, we got Anime Odyssey. Dermy and I will be continuing our Summer of Gundam. Gundam Seed Part 2. What else we got on the week? Drive-In. The Great Escape this Saturday, talking The Great Escape on Drive-In. Other stuff going on. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we will be doing co-op gaming on Saturday. We'll be playing Dark Tide with the new Arbitus class. Alf says it's OP. Kel says it's going to get nerfed. It probably will get nerfed. It probably will. Because you can't have everything overpowered. Where's the fun in that? Says the guy who overpowers everything whenever he possibly can. All right, guys. Thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. And just as a reminder, we are trying our best to get to 4,000 subs on the channel. We've got 7 days left. And I know you guys, what you did on Saturday, but guess what? YouTube took it all away. Remember on Saturday where the subs were coming in, YouTube took it all away, guys. That's why I'm saying let's make it real. Let's make it organic. Otherwise, the bots think it's fake and they strip it away. So we are still under 4,000 subscribers. It went up a little bit yesterday, but they took that one away too. So share the videos, guys. Share the live stream. Share the existence of the channel as we do our best to grow and be mighty and try and make, listen, part of the goal is, as I said, right now we're trying to make this channel strong enough to support me so I can move within the next year. Get out of this stupid place I live in, who don't take care of their trees so that a freak thunderstorm topples a tree and slices through a power line, knocking me out for 26 hours. As we said yesterday, I was the 26-hour man again, but not the kind that actually earned me money. So, all right, guys. So unless we got anything else, one last look at stream elements. Nope, we're done here. All right, guys. So we are done. Thank you guys for joining me. Stop by tonight for Mellow Mondays, where I guarantee it'll be a good time. We'll have fun there. So I'll see you guys later. Until then, guys, take it easy. Have a good night or day wherever you may be.